when I was young, when I was very young, when I was in the service, we used to go and buy a gallon of the Beefeater gin.
Yeah, Beefeater. Sure.
Beefeater gin, and then we would get it. This is so gay.
That's known as a handle.
Well, whatever. It's a big gallon to me. But we would get around in a circle, and it was like a version of jacks. Remember the old game jacks? You bounce the ball, you pick up the jacks.
Of course.
Well, what you had to do is you had to bounce the ball, and you had to, as soon as the ball hit the floor, you had to dump the Beefeater gin in your mouth, like pouring.
Yes.
And then you had to catch the ball before the ball hit the ground.
Yeah, I get it.
And if you missed, then you had to do even more shots. And we just would get all fucked up playing Beefeater jacks.
So what is the end result? Is just that you get fucked up? Is that it?
Yeah. Yeah, you go until there's nobody left in the circle.
Yeah, well, I get it, but the thing is I can't. Me personally, I'm talking about me. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine me wanting to stand in a circle with other dudes and doing heavy shots of alcohol till I get kind of fucky.
Totally fun.
So I don't get it.
Yeah, but that's you. You don't get anything when it comes to just being irresponsible and an ass.
No, but I don't get it doing with a bunch of dudes.
Well, who else would you do it with? Then, we just said, would you rather spend time with chicks doing this?
Yeah, but then when you get all fucky, you kind of want to do something else, and all you got left is dudes.
You literally just want to get into a fucking mixed couple sitting around a fucking table telling stories while you sip on a drink. This was hardcore alcoholism.
Yeah, that doesn't me either, because I hate other people. So
yeah, so there you go. You want to do just what you're doing now, sitting by yourself, fucking sipping out of a solo cup.
Yeah, it's a backstage experience.
Yeah, I mean, dude, this was my heavy alcoholism.
Yeah,
phase.
well, yeah, I get it. I mean, obviously, you were in the service when you were doing this.
Oh yeah, and that's what we did.
But that's all you had access to for the most part. For the most part, I didn't say only. I just said for the most part, you were hanging out with your comrades.
Yeah, exactly. We're just hanging out.
I get it.
Throwing it back.
I get that part, but did you do that after you were out of the service?
I don't think I ever did that specific.
That's kind of what my point is given the circumstances. Mm-hmm. Being that you were in a barracks with other dudes and that's what you do. And, it's just like, well, we got to, kill the boredom somehow or get, something going on. I get that. But when you were not in the service anymore, you did not call up your buddies and go, hey, let's all gather at the house and play, let's play cold gin jacks.
Well, not that game, but I've definitely played drinking games since I fucking left the service. Like
no chicks involved at all. None.
No, fuck that. The chicks bring it down.
I'm just asking the question.
99%. First of all, 99% of the time, if you have a party and the guys bring chicks, it's their girlfriend. So almost universally, that ends up with a fight between the drunk guy and the drunk girl.
Well, you were doing shots off of that chick's belly that we were talking about earlier. Now, who did she belong to? She came with AJ. And that was his chick.
It was like I think it was like a first date type of a thing. Like they were just getting to know each other.
She wasn't quote unquote his chick, but he brought her.
Yeah. He brought her under the guise of trying to hook up with her.
All right, I get that part, but it wasn't like his solid chick. It was
no.
All right. So she was still kind of free game.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. That makes sense.
But dude, you see, this is just you can't be irresponsible with your boozing. That's like you would never sit around and play quarters. You probably never have in your life, have you?
I haven't played beer pong, never played quarters, never done all that bullshit.
And all that shit is totally fun. You just get all fucking wasted.
Okay.
But you don't like to get wasted. I mean, as long as I've known you, you've gotten drunk once.
Yeah.
And even that wasn't drunk. I mean, that wasn't Chris Aiken drunk.
No, it was just a little bit tipsy.
That was just a little more buzz than you would normally get to.
True.
That's all that was.
True.
That was literally your reaction was, oh, something's different here. That you weren't like, oh my God, I'm fucking hammered.
No, I've never been quote unquote hammered.
Ugh. Yeah, me either. Not today.
Not today.
If you aren't sleeping well, you aren't living well. Get great devices designed to help you sleep better from Sleep On. Support our programming and shop at bit.ly/HMTV Use promo code DPFSLP15 to save an additional 15% at checkout. Get these Sleep On devices and sleep better than you ever have before. Get them today.